Hello, Tarnish, and welcome back to the channel. Alright, today we're diving deep into Nightreign's patch 1.02, dropping today on July 30th, and it's bringing some major updates. The long-awaited duo mode is finally here, alongside UI improvements and a much-needed Relic filtering system. Whether you're a hardcore soloist or just want to play with your best friend, this update could be a game changer. FromSoftware's swift reaction to community feedback is at the heart of this patch, and we're going to break it all down. We'll go over why the duo mode matters, how it compares to solo and trio runs, and what the UI changes mean for the long-term player experience. Stick around to the end because we'll even look at optimal strategies now that duo modes are viable. If you're excited about Nightreign and want to stay ahead of the meta, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for all things Souls-like. Now, let's get right on into it. When Nightreign launched, players were surprised. It only supported solo and trio expeditions. The lack of duo mode felt like a strange omission, especially considering how popular two-player co-op is in other Souls-like games. Players quickly took to forums and Reddit, voicing their confusion and frustration. It wasn't long before modders stepped in. Within just 24 hours, a seamless co-op mode supporting duos appeared on PC. This mod, created by Yui from Nexus Mods, allows players to play together with just one other person, addressing a missing feature in the official release and proving it was technically feasible. This kind of raised some eyebrows though, because if the community could make it work, why couldn't FromSoftware? Developer Junya Ishizaki later acknowledged in an interview that duo mode had been deprioritized due to matchmaking complexity, but players weren't buying it. They felt that not being able to play with one other friend was a basic feature that should have been available from day one, and that's something I also agree with. And as pressure mounted, FromSoftware promised to implement it. And now, less than 2 months later, it's arriving in patch 1.02. That quick turnaround time shows they heard us. It's a good sign for future responsiveness, but it also reveals that sometimes the community really does need to raise its voice. Duo mode wasn't just a convenience, it was a necessity. Patch 1.02 is also bringing a handful of smart user interface improvements that fix long-standing pain points. The first and most important is the relic filtering that we're going to be seeing. Previously, players had to scroll through dozens of relics blindly, trying to find one by memory or icon alone. With this new system, relics can now be filtered by type, rarity, color, effect, and class compatibility. This drastically improves inventory management and makes build planning far more efficient in a way. Alongside this, the update adds toggle options for relic comparison, meaning you can now compare new drops directly with your equipped ones. Another subtle but powerful tweak is a potential new minimap zoom function, allowing players to adjust based on exploration needs. While the patch notes don't explicitly mention a new minimap zoom function, the focus on UI improvements suggests potential changes to the minimap's functionality. Tooltip pop-ups has also been clarified with better grammar and added stat breakdowns. Health and stamina bars now will indicate status debuffs in real time, giving players more visual feedback. This means players can visually see the impact of any negative status effects on their character's health and stamina directly on the HUD. There's now a hover breakdown feature in menus that show secondary relic effects without the need to equip them, and additionally, loadout presets can now be saved and swapped at expedition start points. This significantly enhances gameplay customization and efficiency. Menu lag has been reduced across the board, especially on console. Button mapping screens now preview ability changes in real time, helping players adjust faster. The real-time preview of ability changes in button mapping helps players quickly understand how different button customizations affect their character's abilities, allowing for more efficient customization. And finally, there may be a feature where vendor screens show sellback values more clearly, reducing misclick risk. While these changes may not be headline grabbing, they smooth out gameplay in vital ways. These kinds of friction reducers improve retention, quality of life, and the moment-to-moment feel of Nightreign as a whole. Alright, Duo Mode is launching in patch 1.02. It isn't just a toggle for players with 2 people, it's a fully balanced experience designed specifically for pairs. Enemy health and behavior has been recalibrated for 2 players, so no more trio scaling making it too hard or solo scaling making it too easy. Aggro split and boss patterns have also been retuned. You'll notice enemies switching targets more dynamically to avoid one-sided fights. There's also new revive mechanics that are going to be unique to duos. If one teammate goes down, the other has a limited time window to resurrect them at half-life. Loot drops have also been adjusted for shared runs, preventing one player from hogging all the relics. Additionally, there may be a synergy modifier when both players are running complementary relic sets. That means 2 players using different elements or roles will trigger minor buffs over time. Also, duos will be able to access unique relics only available in 2-player mode. These are passive buffs that only activate when you're within range of your co-op partner. The design encourages coordination, not just raw power. This isn't just co-op for co-op's sake. FromSoftware has designed Duo Mode to be a strategic, rewarding format, and that's going to make it even more than just a side option. It could become the main course, or the new standard. With all 3 modes now supported, it's time to compare solo, duo, and trio side by side. Solo modes offer maximum independence, but it's also punishing. You get fewer revive options, but higher loot yield and guaranteed relic drops. You're entirely in control, but there's zero margin for error. Duo mode hits the sweet spot, shared responsibility, revive potential, and the synergy system. Communication is critical, but the chaos of trio mode is removed altogether. With trio mode, while fun, often ends up with one player carrying the others or splitting aggro poorly. It also creates the most UI clutter and scaling difficulty. Stability-wise, duo mode is likely to be the most stable, fewer desyncs, better matchmaking, and tighter level scaling. Strategy also differs. Solo players stack damage and defense, while duos tend to split into DPS and support builds, and trio groups are often run a tank, a DPS, and a support specialist. Loot sharing is also smoother in duos. No third wheel means more clarity. Overall, duos provide the most balanced mix of challenge, team play, and strategic depth. It's not just in-between mode. For many players, this may become the default way that they're going to play for the rest of the game. We need to give credit where credit's due. FromSoftware acted fast. After criticism from the community, they not only acknowledged the issue, but delivered a fix within weeks. In a landscape where major games delay patches for months, this is kind of refreshing. Reddit threads praising the studio's transparency have flooded the front page. Even big creators like Iron Pineapple and Vati Vidya applauded the response time. The solo mode balance patch a few weeks ago also shows From is integrating fast. This reactivity matters a whole lot. It builds trust in the long-term health of the game. When players know developers are listening, they're more likely to stick around. Duo mode arriving quickly also shuts down third-party mods from taking over the player base. That means better consistency and fewer compatibility issues. All eyes are now on how they continue patching. Could we see 4-player mode in the future? Maybe PvP arenas? The important thing is that the studio is listening, and that makes Nightreign one of the most dynamic Souls-like this year has to see. So there you have it. patch 1.02 is shaping up to be one of Nightraign's most important updates yet. Duo mode, massive UI upgrades, relic filtering, and better matchmaking all combine to push the game forward. Whether you're planning your next solo run or diving in with your best friend, this patch gives everyone more options. It also proves that FromSoftware is committed to evolving Nightreign in real time. If you're excited for duo play, let me know in the comments what build combo you and your co-op partner will run. And if you found this breakdown helpful, then go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe for more Souls-like deep dives, and ring that bell to stay updated on everything Nightreign. Also, if you haven't yet, please head on over to Twitch at LimeryEN to see me play Souls-like games on the daily. Until next time, stay sharp and praise the relics. Goodbye, Tarnish. Bye, 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 bye.